Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I am your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Oh yeah, we are excited to be here. Hopefully you guys had a great start to your week. We're on our Wednesday today, and we got some exciting stuff happening. We're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and even Twitch. Both of those channel names are going to be under MegaSota for you guys.
Definitely some great stuff out there, so make sure you guys are checking in so we can send you out some luck. And we're already sending out some luck to those locations that just got some brand new Pilot TVs. Those locations are JJ's Bowl, Dugout Grill in Bethel, Patriot Lanes, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, CY's Bar and Grill, River City Extreme, as well as Hugo's Bowling Center.
Oh yeah, that is some exciting stuff, and so you guys should definitely be in the know about all those great locations that are getting those brand new Shine and Pilot TVs and want to check them out. And we got a lot of reasons for you guys to be sticking around and playing Pilot games all day long. We got start off with that Twins Bingo just 10 minutes after we get off air at 12 o'clock. We go until 1, and we have 10 games of the 25-cent card edition, $2,977 on the line starting off that Twins Bingo.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. That heads you right into the 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter. That minor is sitting at $30.13. You could take that home in 52 balls or less, and it only needs 20 bucks for it to click up from 52 to 56. Once it hits the $100 mark, it clicks up from 56 to 60 balls or less.
Oh, absolutely. It is a great amount of cash on the line. We also have that major at $336, 48 balls or less, and that mega at $25,000, 43 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but we do have those Jackpot Hunter $1 editions that we got to go over as well, as the major prize is at $26,000. You can take it home in 53 balls or less. Very doable at 53 balls or less. Definitely come out, but there's an even more doable jackpot in that list.
That's right. That minor is already starting out the day at 60 balls or less for you guys. That is at $207.50 starting out today. It is definitely a great one. You guys definitely want to be coming out for that happy hour show tonight.
Oh, yeah, but Skull Bingo's where it's at. You only have 2 hours of it today from 6 to 7, and then from 9 all the way till 10 o'clock. But the coverall is worth the wait, as it's at $70,605.
Whoa.
You take home in 50 balls or less.
Absolutely. It is a great one. Definitely come out for that Skull Bingo tonight. And we have that second opportunity at taking home some PGL points for this season 12 so far. Make sure you guys are coming out tonight for that Twins Wednesday. But yesterday we had our MegaSota game night, and we ended up giving out 5 jackpots during the entirety of Monday. And so we want to go over all of those Tuesday, all of those lucky winners for you guys.
Yeah, we had Jay Surma over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, taking home $5,687. That major jackpot in the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition.
Wowee. And just yesterday, we also gave one out to Free Willy over at Shooter Saloon and Eatery, who got to take home $935.
Yeah, and then the third one went out to Sarah Money, big-time player over at VFW Austin, who took home $611.
Nicely done. Then we had Blinky over at Oleander Saloon, taking home $611. Oh, I think they split up that prize with Sarah Honey. They both got $611.41 each.
That's awesome. Good job to both those players. And the final jackpot that went out on that Tuesday went out to Chappie over at Moltor's Quarry, taking home $706.
Nicely done to all of our jackpot winners yesterday. But we got a ton of ways so you guys can take home some jackpots today as well. And a great opportunity at doing so is by checking out our eTab games. The latest one we've released is called Later Gator. It's an awesome eTab game. You can even check out that Gator bait bonus round where you get to set the bait out, wait for the biggest gator, and take home a huge prize.
Definitely some great stuff. And we have a great weather update to go over with you guys as we're checking in with the largest city in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it looks to be generally cloudy with a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Only 15% chance of rain, though. High of 83 degrees with winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Absolutely. It is only going to be cooling off to about a low of 69 degrees tonight, so you guys don't have to worry about that, but that humidity will continue to rise throughout that day. It's going to be mostly cloudy, possible stray showers and thunderstorms as well. It's going to be looking at about kind of windy, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Just a nice day, but definitely be on the lookout for some rain.
Oh, yeah, but hopefully we're raining down cash today in this Twins Bingo because we got $2,977 available. You guys should definitely come out from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock, as well as try and earn points towards the Twiking Zone, which we finally have our top 10s in all of our standings for this season 12.
Absolutely, and I'm just going to jump right in, and I'm going to read out this entire top 10 because we have ties on ties form so far in these standings.
Let's hear those players.
All right, well, we start off with a three-way tie in 9th place between Jules over at American Legion Fridley, Mikey wins at Stevo, and Red over at American Legion Fridley. They all have 7,000 points. Then we jump right into another tie in 7th between Spartan at Eagles Rochester and Lindsay over at Adagios. They both have 8,000 points. Then we jump right into, you guessed it, another tie. This one's a three-way tie in 4th place between Jim, Laura, as well as G-Man. Jim is over at Old Piper in Blaine, Laura at American Legion Rosemont, and G-Man over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill. They all sit with 9,000 points. Then in 3rd place, we got Too Hot over at American Legion Pine City with 11,000 points. Patriot sits in 2nd at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 12,000. And right now, our champion is our #1 player, loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, who sits with 19,000 points.
Definitely some great player standings. I mean, you're going to see a theme with all these standings is ties on ties on ties because we're so early on and everyone's competing for the top 10. But three-way tie to get us started off in our location standings, and it's all in 8th place because we got Old Piper in Blaine, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, and Eagles Rochester, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. Then with 10,000 points, we have a two-way tie in 6th place. It's Sidewinders in St. Paul and the Floppy Crappie over at Pokagama Township, both with 10,000 points. In 5th place, we got VFW Blaine with 12,000 points. 4th place is Wild Boar Bar and Grill with 13,000 points over there in Oakdale. 3rd place is American Legion Pine City with 16,000 points. Now we get a bit of a jump for these next two locations as they were the two top locations just last season. With 30,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley and former champions and trying to repeat that same feat in 1st place. We got VFW Spring Lake Park with 37,000 points.
Yeah, definitely starting out the season strong. They finished incredible last season, making a record for Twiking Zone location standings. No one has gotten that high before, but I'm looking to see them break even that record from season 11 moving into this season 12.
Be crazy if we see them get into the 1 million point club back-to-back seasons.
Oh,
something that we've never seen before until last season. But we are listening to a great ETAB game that we need to highlight. One of my favorite sounds out of all the ETAB games, that's a Bachelorette Party. It's super fun. You can choose out your characters. You can also play some really fun bonus rounds in that game and see if you can win some really good cash.
Absolutely. But if that doesn't sound up to your speed, we have over 50 different charitable ETAB games to choose from at any time. It is a lot of fun. All of our games have 85% payout, huge prizes up to $1,500, small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus rounds as well as free play rounds that you can win as well.
Oh yeah, and I can't wait to see if we have some new ETABs that will be hitting the docket really soon. Just because it's always exciting. We've been pumping out new ETABs all year long. But we do have some more live bingo updates we need to go over as Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition comes right after that Twins bingo from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. It's got a mega prize of $25,000, 43 balls or less to win, a major prize of $336, 48 balls or less to win, and then the minor prize that goes out all the times at $30.13. You take home in 52 balls or less.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to come out for that. And it's a great way to warm up between our happy hour show. It starts right at 4 o'clock, goes all the way till 6, and right at 4 you get that first opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo. You guys can get a chance at taking home $21,767 and a few lucky numbers. But if it doesn't go out at 4 p.m., don't worry, you get another chance at 6 o'clock as well. But right in the middle, we have those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter that run from 4 all the way till 6 p.m. Like we said, we have that minor starting out the day at $207, 60 balls or less. That's definitely going to be a good one, flying off the shelves in those first couple games. We also have a major at $26,085, 43 balls or less. That's better odds than Twins Bingo. You guys definitely want to come try and take that home. And that mega has officially clicked up in ball count as well as cash amounts. And so it's starting out at $104,662, 47 balls or less. Things are definitely getting interesting.
That's exciting, and a great way to start off this season 12. Players who are getting a great start to the season 12, though, in the Jackpot Hunter standings are these players. In 8th place, more ties. We got Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, Ace over at New Richland Liquor Company, and Why Not Me over at Beatles Bar and Grill. They all have 5,000 points. Then we hop into another tie in 5th place, a three-way tie between Lars over at Anamia Vets Club, Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Buana over at Otter's Saloon. They all have 6,000 points. Then you jump into another tie. They're all in 2nd place, and they all have 7,000 points. And that's Jay Slurma over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, Kirby over at American Legion Fridley, and Slappy over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. The number 1 player is also playing at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, but holds 13,000 points, and that player is Funk.
The only player not in a tie in these standings. That is awesome to see. Congratulations, Funk, starting off the season strong. But on the location side of things, it is just craziness as well. As you guessed it, it's ties on ties. In 9th place, we start off with a three-way tie between Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton and New Richland Liquor Company in New Richland. They both sit with 6,000.
As well as Otter Saloon.
Yes, as well as Otter Saloon in Minneapolis. They all three of them sit with 6,000 points. Then we jump right into another three-way tie in 6th place between Dugout Bar and Grill Bethel, Anamia Vets Club, as well as Sidewinders. Sidewinders. Oh my goodness. They all three of them are sitting with 7,000 points. Then in 5th place we have American Legion Fridley with 8,000. 4th place is with VFW Coon Rapids with 9,000. 3rd place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Hilltop with 11,000. Well, then we have a little bit of a jump into these next standings. In 2nd place we have VFW Spring Lake Park sitting with 21,000 points, and then already with 32,000 points accumulated so far in 1st place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards.
Definitely some awesome stuff for those location standings. But let's get into what happens after those Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour games, as we got one more chance at that Lucky 4 Bingo jackpot, and then you get into some Skull Bingo action that runs from 6 to 7, and then from 9 all the way till 10, and it's got a coverall of $70,605.
Wow.
One of the largest jackpots we have available today, and you guys can take it home in 50 balls or less. The large frame is at $4,258. $43 balls or less. Definitely not a bad jackpot there. And the line prize is at $122. You can take home in 10 balls or less. Definitely come off for that Skull Bingo, and that will lead you right into our great specialty night.
Oh, absolutely. This is the second specialty night of Season 12. Hopefully you guys came out yesterday when we had that MegaSota game night. But tonight is a Twins Wednesday. This is the second opportunity at accumulating those points so far this season, and it's going to be starting right at 7 o'clock for you guys. Ian and I will be back taking over the Twins studio for that Twins Wednesday. We're going to be live with you from 7 o'clock all the way till 9 p.m. We're going to be giving out a ton of PGL points and a lot of fun tournament-style games that you guys will want to be a part of, as well as we're going to finish off our night with a Jackpot Jungle coverall, the 25-cent card edition, and we have $13,800 on the line for you guys to take home and those lucky 52 balls or less.
Definitely some great stuff there. Absolutely love our specialty night. And last night was one of our favorite specialty nights, MegaSota game night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. The only PGL points that are on our standings right now are from that night, just last night. And they ended off that night with a Jackpot Jungle game that they were not able to give out the jackpot. But that means it's even prep for you guys next week. $21,511 you can take home in 54 balls or less. Absolute blast coming out for those specialty nights.
Oh, absolutely. But make sure you guys are signed up at pgl.world to get Season 12 started off right. Once you're a member of the Pilot Gambling League, you'll be able to download the Player Connect app, use that direct login on there, and watch our streams directly, as well as interact with us. You even get access to an insider information newsletter that comes out monthly. It is a great opportunity, as well as you guys will definitely want to sign up at pgl.world, because in the next coming weeks, we're going to be sending out information about what to expect at our annual event, PyCon. It is a lot of fun. It's your only chance to come meet us. We'll be live with you guys. We'll come right out to Minnesota. We might even bring you up on the broadcaster with us if you're lucky enough. And so definitely sign up at pgl.world to be in the know about that. As well as once you sign up, we highlight all of our new players who do just that, and we love seeing all your player names.
Oh yeah, we got Hunter, Big Bad, Bruno, Big Roo, TM Randall 8, Down to Earth, Hez, Winner PJ, Bingo PJ, MJB, Shireen, Fozzie 3515, Wazzy Bear, J-Man, Nessie 3, Jody, Kurt Jody, Ray 169, Big Roy, Jeffrey, Jalanzars, sorry if I said that really wrong, Double E, as well as Jill Denise and M. Brianna.
Absolutely. Those are some great names. Thank you for signing up at pgl.world. You guys are doing the right thing. And make sure you guys come out tonight for the specialty night Twins Wednesday to earn those PGL points. But if you can't make it out tonight, don't worry. It happens each and every Tuesday and Wednesday night for you guys to earn those points. It's a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there. And we have the official standings of just last night, the first PGL players accumulating points for Season 12.
All right, 10th place, we got Big Daddy over at American Legion Litchfield, 58,000 points, 59,000 points. For the 9th place player, Justin over at Piper Inn, just slightly ahead with just about 600 points ahead of him. In 8th place, we got Devoided over at the Roadside with 59,000 points. 7th place is Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 60,000 points. Just 20,000 points, 20 points ahead. Not 20,000, 20 points ahead. In 6th place, we got Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill, 60,000 points, 61,000 points. For 5th place, Panda over at the Roadside. 4th place is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 62,000 points, slightly ahead of them. In 3rd, we got Kugel01 over at Beck's Pub with 62,000 points, 63,000 points for the 2nd place player, Yak2102 over at Riverbend Bar and Grill. And then in 1st place, we got Chapster over at Moe's with 71,915 points. Good job to all those players getting into that top 10 just last night.
Absolutely. I see some of big-time players. I mean, Season 10, Devoided was a huge player in the PGL standings. Definitely took a little bit of a break for Season 11, and I'm excited to see him back for Season 12. I'm expecting big things from Devoided.
I am going to be expecting big things out of High Rise and Bryzo.
You think?
Always Bryzo is one of my favorite players. Ever since we started calling him High Rise and Bryzo, I always expect him to be high in the standings, and so we'll see if he can continue to grow heading into tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been such a big-time player. He's made it into multiple of our standings for multiple seasons. Definitely a long-time consecutive player of Pilot Games. Definitely looking out for that. But we also have players like Sloppy, Nixon, and I mean, we have so many more. Even don't want to...
Devoided, another big-time name out there.
I already talked about
Devoided. We already talked about Devoided.
Yeah, we got a lot of big-time players, as well as I'm not going to discredit these newcomers who sign up, because just last season we saw a lot of those newcomers ended up being higher than our consecutive players.
Oh, yeah, but then let's get into the location standings, as we got some locations I don't normally see in these PGL standings.
Absolutely, and we start off in 10th place with BNL Bar in New Ulm with 133,000 points so far. 9th place is MT's on 8th in St. Cloud with 142,000. 8th place is Boathouse Grill in Bar in Waseca with 146,000 points. Then 7th place is Ye Old Wharf over at Cross Lake with 146,000. Only about 100 points separating Boathouse Grill and Bar and Ye Old Wharf. Definitely close-knit right there. Then in 6th, we got Billy's Rockford sitting with 156,000. Corner Pocket in Rice sits in 5th place with 181,000. Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato sits in 4th with 182,000. But with 186,000 in 3rd place, we have last season's champions, Poppers in Virginia. 2nd place sits with Shooter's Saloon and Eatery in St. Cloud with 214,000. And in 1st place right now, we have VFW Northfield sitting with 216,000 points.
And if you guys want to stay up to date with any of the shakeups in these standings or any kind of news, got to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You can search up Pilot Games, click on our logo, and you'll be able to see all those things: weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. Just like the link tree, which if you click on that link, you'll see a bunch of different links to our bar locations, social medias, pgl.world. Anything you could ever need about Pilot Games is on that Facebook page, so definitely go check it out.
Oh, absolutely. But we want to highlight one of the biggest jackpot, actually the biggest jackpot winner of this past weekend, and the charity they supported while playing Pilot Games. Slappy over at American Legion Fridley got to win of $3,773 over this past weekend, and while playing at American Legion Fridley, as well as all the other players at that location, they supported the American Legion Post 303 Fridley. Their mission is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their family, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Definitely a great charity and a great player getting after it. So, I mean, when you guys are getting signed up for this little bit of Twins Bingo, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys in 10.
Points. With 311,000 points in 7th place, we got Eagles Rochester. 6th place is Corner Bar and Good here with 315,000 points. With 322,000 points in 5th place, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault. 4th place is Steve O's and Crystal with 341,000 points. With 578,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 606,000 points. And then that number 1 location, I mean, think about it. Our top 10 locations, the 10th place is at 198,000 points. Our number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park, is sitting at 1,007,000 points. Just has dominated this season.
That is insane to see. We've loved watching all these locations grow to new heights and setting a record for season 11. Well, make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your own hand at that Twins Bingo. guys, our favorite part of playing Pilot games with you guys is being able to give out some great jackpots to you guys each and every day. And just this past weekend, we had so many jackpots going out. It is a lot of fun seeing all that happen.
Yeah, we gave out a total of 579 jackpots during this season 12. Definitely a great ad from this weekend. And the first one to get a jackpot on Friday was Rooster69 over at the Riverboat Depot, who took home $733.
Nicely done. Next up on Friday, we had Guppy over at Shooters at Gibbon, taking home $5,312.
Then $672 went out to Maves over at Osage Bait and Tackle.
Next up, we had Mandel over at Clearwater Corners, taking home $684.
And then the final jackpot that went out on that Friday went out to 1234 over at VFW Osaki's, taking home $1,555.
Nicely done. Then Saturday got started off right with CBA over at Broadway Pizza Blaine, taking home $677.
Yeah, then we had Pruitt over at American Legion Lewiston, taking home $3,893.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Nick New over at Bullfrogs Uppsala, taking home $690.
Yeah, the final jackpot of that Saturday. And headed into that Sunday, we had all in the $1,000 mark jackpots on that Sunday. And first one went out to Roger Tammy over at the Log Cabin Bar, the largest jackpot of the weekend, and rightfully so at $38,048. Definitely a great prize for Roger Tammy.
Love to see that. But we also had Hosters over at Outtakes, taking home $7,278.
And then the final jackpot that went out this weekend went out to Slappy. No, not the final one. Second to final one. But we did have Slappy over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $2,079.
Nicely done. And then that final jackpot that went out on Sunday went out to Jess over at CC's Bar, who got to take home $2,651.
Well, definitely some great stuff there. So make sure you guys are coming out, playing a little bit of Pilot games, winning some great prizes. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Twins Bingo action. We got $2,984 on the line in this one, so make sure you guys are getting roll, press, and play as we are streaming live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both Twitch and YouTube.
That's right. Hopefully you guys are checking in on one of those services, but if you're checking in on a brand new Pilot TV, you might find yourself at a location like JJ's Bowl, Dugout and Grill Bethel, Patriot Lanes, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, CY's Bar and Grill, River City Extreme, or even maybe Hugo's Bowling Center, as those are the latest locations to get some of those brand new Pilot TVs installed.
I love those Pilot TVs. So if you're with one and you want to send in a player pick with it, we'll shoot you out some luck for sending in that player pick. But let's talk about the lucky players from yesterday. We had a good Tuesday, as we've had 34 jackpots over the last 7 days. A really good 7 days. 20 jackpots already in this season 12, which has been a great season.
We gotta take our predictions for season 12 now.
How many jackpots we think are going to be in this season 12?
Yes, we almost hit 600 jackpots for season 11.
We're going to hit 613 jackpots this season.
613?
613.
Alrighty, I will say 600 and over 650.
Over 650. Okay.
Yes.
You said 700 last season.
I know.
You know, you had to tamper your expectations this season.
Just a little bit. Just by like 50 jackpots.
Yeah, and so now you're more in that realistic range, and you'll be ready to see that. Maybe they'll even hit your previous goal of 700.
Ooh, I would be so happy if we gave out 700 jackpots this season. I think that we can do it.
That would be some exciting stuff. But let's get into yesterday's jackpots, as we gave out that first one to Jay Surma over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, who took home the largest jackpot yesterday of $5,687.
But we do already have a winner on that line prize. Taking home $4, it's Nanner over at Pitt, 611 over at Lake Eurus? Something like that, but congratulations to Nanner taking home that line prize.
Yeah, now working on that large M. But good job, Jay Surma, getting the win.
Nicely done. That second one we gave out went out to Free Willy over at Shooter Saloon and Eatery, who got to take home $935.
I wish I had a pet whale. I feel like that would be a really cool, like, you know how I've talked about like domesticated things, like a whale would be one of those top things, like if you could like have it trained like a dog or like the level of a horse kind of thing. It'd be really cool because you could have your own boat.
I guess. I don't think I would ever want a whale.
You wouldn't want a whale?
No.
I would totally want a whale.
No, I saw the documentary Blackfish and all the things that happened at SeaWorld. I think I'll just leave whales in the ocean.
We'll leave whales in the ocean. Well, I mean, obviously, it's got to be, like I said, it's got to be able to be domesticated, which I don't think there's been many whales that have had that happen. But good job, Free Willy, getting the win. Our own little land whale. We do have that next jackpot that went out to Sarah Money over at VFW Austin, who actually split a jackpot with Blinky over at Oleander Saloon. They both were able to take home $611.41.
Nicely done. But we do have Red at American Legion Fridley taking away that large M of $4. We moved past that jackpot in this first round. We got $7 on that must-go prize, and Nanner one ball away. But that last jackpot we ended up giving out yesterday went out to Chappie over at Moliter's Quarry, who got to take home $706, rounding out all of our jackpots for yesterday.
Definitely some great stuff. Moliters. I've only called it Moliters. So,
well, you know.
Have I been pronouncing it wrong?
I have no idea.
Wow.
We all just kind of take a gamble here on the broadcast
You're right.
and how we pronounce things.
We got Dale Dye over at Sergeant Pepper's, taking home $7. Good job to Dale Dye. We are about to get enrolled in game number 2 of Twins Bingo. Definitely some exciting stuff as that jackpot continues to grow and roll into the next game.
Absolutely.
See, I always thought of it as like what's the a Molitor from Greek mythology?
A Molitor?
Yeah, it's like the half bull, half
oh goodness, I'm
half
not gonna
human
know.
that's in this maze.
Let's take a peek. What's the Greek mythology creature? Half bull. Let's take a peek.
Yeah, that's what I gotta.
The Minotaur.
Minotaur. Yes,
was
I
like,
always get
yes.
Militor and Minotaur mixed up. That makes sense. Okay. I was
Mole-eater.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, they're close enough that I give myself justice. That me saying it Molitor is close enough to Minotaur.
Okay.
Well, good job, Chappie, getting the win over at that great location. And now just 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. But we do have some E-tabs we need to highlight, and that newest E-tab is Later Gator. Check out the Gator Bait bonus and shoot the biggest gator to win the biggest prizes.
We got John checking in. He is making fun of Ian.
Yes. You know, he's making fun of how I say mole. But now I'm gonna say mole-eater, right? I've been saying Molitor for I don't know, like a year and a half now since I've seen this location for the
I've always
first time.
just said Mole-eater's Quarry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go over to Mole-eater's Quarry now that I'm just getting bullied into it. We do got 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next one.
Yeah, but we were talking about that Later Gator E-Tab game. It's the latest one we've released this year. It's a lot of fun. Check out that Gator Bait bonus round. Set out your bait, wait for the biggest gator, and take home the biggest prize possible.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff there. And you guys can keep up with all those new E-Tab games on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. Click on that and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. You can also click that website link on our Facebook to see our link tree, which has links to bar locations, other socials, and more there as well. And basically any information you need about Pilot Games is over on our Facebook page. So definitely head on over there.
Absolutely. But if you want a little tidbit that has all your daily information needs, A Cup of Joe with Jordy is the show you need to come out for. Happens Monday through Friday at 11:30. It's just a little 20-minute segment where I get to bring on different bingo hosts with me, and we get to run through the biggest shakeups that happened in our standings, as well as the big cash that's on the line for you guys to check out throughout the day.
Oh, yeah. After that, you get into Twins Bingo. This runs 7 days a week from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. Obviously, $3,028 available. And this will lead you right into some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock with a mega prize of $25,000, a major prize of $336, and a minor prize that's growing all the way all the time, $30 that you take home in 52 balls or less. Not a bad ball count, but as soon as it hits $50, just 20 bucks away, it'll be clicking up from 52 to 56, even making it more doable, and only needs another $50 to click up from 56 to 60.
Absolutely, and it's a great little palette starter to start off your bingo day before we jump into our happy hour show, where it's going to be a lot of fun. But before I go over the money on the line, we have a winner.
Jules over at VFW Spring Lake Park is taking home that $4 line prize. Now working on a $4 large M.
Nicely done, but during that 4 to 6 span, you have your first chance at Lucky 4 Bingo. That happens right at 4 p.m. And we have over $21,767 on the line. Take that home in a lucky few ball counts, and we are going to be giving out a great prize to you guys. But if it doesn't go out at 4 o'clock, don't worry, you get another opportunity right at 6 p.m. that finishes off our happy hour show. But sandwiched right in the middle, we have those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We have some great prizes on the line in there, as well as this minor is already starting out the day at 60 balls or less. $207 on the line. You definitely want to come out nice and early at 4 p.m. because that is going to be going out soon.
And that's not the only great jackpot available
Not
in that
even the-
Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Oh yeah, I might even say that this one, it might be the best one on the line, as we have that major at $26,085, 53 balls or less, and that mega has started to click up in ball count as well as cash, and so it's already at $104,662, 47 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely great stuff during that happy hour. After that, you'll get into some Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. Normally runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock with a coverall of $70,605. You won't want to miss out tonight. 50 balls or less to take that one home. A large frame of $4,258, 43 balls or less to win, and a line prize of $122. That is 10 balls or less to win. And you'll only have 2 hours to get this win because it is a specialty night, so it'll be run from 6 to 7, and then from 9 all the way till 10. In between those times where we have a little blank spot, we're we're playing TwinsWinsDay. It's a absolute blast, a PGL game night, which will be giving out a bunch of PGL points and cash. This runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Bunch of PGL game action, like I said, and a jackpot jungle grand finale of $13,800 that you can take home in 52 balls or less.
Yeah, but we had Donnie at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that large M of $4, and we had Dale Dye over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home that $6 Musco prize. This was been game number 2. We're about to begin enrolled in game number 3.
Yeah, but super excited for TwinsWinsDay.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's going to be a lot of fun.
But just last night, we had another fun specialty night.
The first one of Season 12 just happened last night, and that was our MegaSota game night. You can check that out every single Tuesday at 6:40. It's your only opportunity at seeing Tony and Nikki take on over the show, and they give out a ton of fun jackpots as well as PGL points that got kickstarted for this Season 12. They didn't end up giving out their jackpot jungle prize, though, so next Tuesday night, their grand finale game, it's the $1 edition of that jackpot jungle, and in 54 balls or less, you could take home $21,511, and that prize amount is before any of you guys even get enrolled. It's going to be growing and trying to get into one of your pockets.
Definitely a great 2 nights, MegaSota game night and TwinsWinsDay. So make sure you guys are coming out, earning PGL points as well as great cash. But speaking of great cash, we only got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game of Twins Bingo, game number 3, as we have $3,023 available on that jackpot. We're going to be getting into our national days, and the first one is an international day, as it's International Kissing Day. International Kissing Day on July 6th celebrates the enjoyable activity of kissing and the parts it plays in culture throughout the world. The day reminds people to recognize the simple value of a kiss between friends, lovers, family, and even pets. It is a celebrated day that many businesses, websites, and social media sites tie in to for promotions of their products or services.
Yeah, definitely. This is a fun national day.
Yeah,
or I should say international.
International Day. Kissing definitely does. I know there's like scientific facts like hugging that kissing has like health side effects as well, and has a lot of those same stress reducing side effects.
You also burn calories while kissing.
Yeah, you do that as well. And we've already talked about some of the most iconic, probably the most iconic kissing photo of, at least in my life, is that V-Day,
V2 Day.
V2 Day, where the sailor is dipping the
dental hygienist.
Dental hygienist. I was always saying nurse, but then it's a dental hygienist.
Everyone thinks she's a nurse, but when we looked up the famous photography, we ended up looking up the actual history of that photo, where the war has ended. We've talked about it with you guys, and they kiss in the middle of the street.
Two complete strangers.
She was just getting off her shift at the dentist's office.
It just perfectly explains the emotion of that day.
Up in that serendipitous moment.
Oh yeah, definitely a big moment, and grade 1, the most iconic kisses. But definitely a fun one on today. Happy International Kissing Day.
Yeah, my mom's her favorite painting is actually called The Kiss, and it's from Gustav Klimt, and it's lovers in an embrace, and it's kind of abstract and very warm toned, and she has it up in our home. Definitely a fun one.
Okay, do you have any favorite movie kisses?
Probably not.
Yeah,
I really don't like watching people kiss on camera.
Yeah, kissing I'm not as big of I'm not a huge big intimate scene kind of guy, but I definitely can get behind the emotional and the storyline basis of having characters kiss.
And one that has the most significant in my memory, I have to say, would probably be when The Notebook came out. Of Amy Adams as well as Ryan Gosling, they won Best Screen Kiss, and so I remember very distinctly at the award show, they looked at each other, got ready, and she charged at him, and they kissed on stage while they got the award, and so that's probably the most memorable movie / kiss that got recognized, but. Other than that, they're fine.
We do have Dale Dye over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home that $4 line prize.
Nicely
as
done.
We're working now on that large M of $4. And I'd probably have to say the Shrek Fiona kiss, where she turns from human into fully ogre. Fully ogre.
Fully Shrek.
Fully Shreked. And and that's my most iconic movie kissing scene.
Say as well.
Yeah, that's pretty up there.
Yeah. Oh. Doesn't even he have a scene where they kiss and he turns back to ogre when he's the pretty boy?
Maybe that's another
Maybe.
moment. I don't completely remember.
I don't either, but definitely an iconic one.
Happy International Kissing Day. Definitely a fun one.
Oh, yeah.
We need to now get into our next national day.
That's right, and it's National Hand Roll Day. This is one of my favorites. July 6th ushers in National Hand Roll Day with the freshest flavor and style. The day encourages us to explore our senses by experiencing one of sushi culinary pleasures.
John's checking in, let us know that the potion is what turned him human, but what turned him back from human to ogre? Was it another,
That's what I'm thinking. I can take a peek.
Yeah, we can find that out. Or John will probably figure it out as well.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Hand Roll Day. Definitely a delicious day. And
yeah, this is so a hand roll is different than like your regular sushi roll.
Okay.
It's actually the seaweed is formed into a cone and it's stuffed with rice in the bottom, and then you put in your fish, your cucumber, whatever else you might have it right on top. Whereas the typical roll is where it's all filled and then rolled up together. But we do have Jules taking home a double win, taking home that large M of $4 and that Musco prize of $6. Nicely done, Jules. That was game number 3. We're about to begin rolled in a game number 4.
Jules is playing at one of our big-time locations, VFW Spring Lake Park. We always see that location getting a bunch of wins. But hand roll, you were explaining that it is more of a ice cream cone style.
Yes, it is. It's formed into like a cone shape, and then it is stuffed. Yes, they do kiss to turn back. Shrek.
Oh, and Donkey had to have a special kiss as well, as he turned into a horse, and to turn back to a donkey, he had to have a special kiss.
Yes.
Crazy Shrek series. Absolutely love them. Super iconic.
Fixes everything in the fairy book world.
Definitely does. But we're talking about National Hand Roll Day. When was the last time you had a hand roll?
Years.
I was about to say, I only see you get sushi rolls. I don't think I've ever seen you. And it's someone who is such a big fan of sushi's culinary pleasures.
Yes, I am. I might be one of their biggest, to be honest.
One of their biggest fans.
But as I live in the middle of Michigan, I'm just going to get what is safe and able to be eaten. Whereas when I'm on vacation or somewhere along the coast
You'll
that
get
has
something like this?
fresh catches, I am way more inclined to get something
To
like
just
this.
try whatever it is out there. That definitely
typically
makes sense.
a hand roll only has rice and raw fish, and that's it.
Okay.
But you can get other ones as well.
Definitely a fun one on today. Happy National Hand Roll Day. Next up is a definite tasty one, National Fried Chicken Day. In the United States, July 6th, chicken lovers across the country recognize National Fried Chicken Day by feasting at the nearby restaurant, home, or outdoor picnic.
Definitely a day I can get behind.
Yeah, love fried chicken. Big Kentucky Fried Chicken fan. Always have been.
Yeah.
But gotta think, what is my favorite fried chicken out there?
I don't know. It really depends, I'd say. I mean, you just got chicken and waffles like 2 days ago.
Do you want me to tell you what I do love is the chicken tenders from Bennigan's. That is one that they fry that thing because they double fry it.
Yeah.
And so they do it twice and it adds that extra crunch to it. And I'm totally down for anything that's double fried. And so
100%.
I would say that's definitely one up there of my favorite fried chickens.
That's a good one. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite fried chicken. I might just have like a favorite way to eat fried chicken, but
Yeah, okay. What's your favorite additions to the fried chicken? What is going to be your side, the sauce you dip it in?
Well, if it's popcorn chicken, I want mashed potatoes, gravy corn, green beans.
And you want to match it all up
I
into
want
one
it, yep,
bowl.
and I want it like a famous bowl.
Okay.
But if it's tenders, I want some type of fry, and I need at least 3 different dipping sauces.
Okay.
Whether it be honey mustard, ranch, and barbecue, or whatever the combination may be, I need some sauce with this fried
And then
chicken.
if you're having like bone-in, just big fried chicken pieces.
Probably like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes.
Okay, yeah.
Probably like
I
just
think
like a nice soul food dinner.
That's I'm right there with you. Mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, all those different works that just add
Green
right
beans,
into
maybe
it.
some fried or crispy Brussels sprouts or something.
Some corn, maybe.
Yeah,
I think it's all right there up for the grabs on National Fried Chicken Day. So if you have if you're playing at a place that serves up some fried chicken, definitely get some on
Get
this
some.
National Fried Chicken Day. It's your excuse to get yourself a big plate of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I feel like it's kind of frowned upon when adults order just chicken tenders, but today is the day to absolutely do so.
Ooh, we have John checking in saying what his favorite, but before we get into his favorite fried chicken, we do have a line prize going out to loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $4.
All right, his favorite checking in is a Korean soy garlic fried chicken, and they have a little bit of honey in there, so it's kind of garlicky, sweet, and spicy. Definitely can get behind it.
I'm right there for that. I don't know where he's having it, but I gotta have some of this fried chicken that he's talking about because that sounds delicious. Can I tell you what else is delicious? Some good old Twins wins.
Oh,
Yeah,
delicious.
You see Twins win right there. Well, we had a twin win just yesterday as our Twins were all a win. Our Minnesota Twins were well on their way by the time Alex Kurlikov started knocking the ball over the wall. He just helped put the game away. Kirilloff hit 2 of Minnesota's 5 homers. Jorge Polanco went deep on his birthday for the second time.
Wow.
And the Twins beat the Chicago White Sox 8-2 on Tuesday night.
Beautiful.
Is a really good one, and I'm hoping that this is a great sign for the rest of this series as we do have a game today against the White Sox, which will be happening in just about an hour at 1:10 p.m.
Absolutely. That's going to be a great one. But in the meantime, if you want to show some support for our Twins, you can absolutely do so by playing the awesome E-Tab game, Twins Win. We love it, and I know you guys do. You can even pick a lucky batter in that home run derby bonus round and win some Grand Slam prizes. But there it is. We got a large M winner.
Just Rick over at Bertram's Caboose taking home $4 on this one. Good job to Just Rick. Now we're working on a $7 must-go coverall prize. Well, if I was picking someone in that home run derby bonus round, I might pick myself a Kirilloff or maybe a Jorge Polanco in that home run derby bonus round, and I'd be getting good results from that. But I don't think they're options. Too sad. But we do have a coverall winner with Keither over at Lucky 13 Mendota taking home $7 on this one. Definitely some great stuff as all you guys are earning points towards our newly made Twiking Zone because season 12 just got started last Friday, and our players have been getting after it.
Absolutely, and we have ties galore, and we jump right into a 3-way tie in 9th place between Jules at American Legion Fridley, Mikey Wins at Steve-O's, and Red at American Legion Fridley. They all have 7,000 points. Then we have a tie in 7th between Spartan over at Eagles Rochester and Lindsay over at Adagios. They both have 8,000 points. Then we jump right into another tie between Jim at Old Piper Inn, Laura at American Legion Rosemont, and G-Man over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill. All 3 of them have 9,000 points. Then in 3rd, we got Too Hot over at American Legion Pine City with 11,000 points. Patriot over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards sit in 2nd with 12,000. And in 1st place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 19,000 points.
Definitely some great stuff. Out of those ties, breaking out of the 9th place tie, I got Jules. Breaking out of the 7th place tie, I got Spartan. And breaking out of that 4th place tie, I'm going with Jim.
All right, he had a big day yesterday. He was out there taking home a ton of wins. But after that 9th place tie, I'm going to go with Mikey Wins. He's been tried and true and very consistent player. And so he can definitely do what needs to be done. And that 7th place tie, I'll go Lindsay just to be different from you. I've never seen Lindsay out there playing, but I got faith in you, girl. 4th place, I'm going to be looking at Laura over at American Legion Rosemont. Again, another player I haven't seen, but I'm going to be backing you. You guys can definitely get out of those ties.
We'll see if that could happen. I do think that Jules has gotten some wins on today, and so I'm feeling pretty confident about my Jules pick in that 9th place breakout.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
But in the location side of these standings, in 8th place, we have a 3-way tie between Old Piper Inn and Blame, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, and Eagles Rochester. They all have 9,000 points. Who you got breaking out?
I'm going to go Eagles. No, I'll go Old Piper Inn and Blaine.
Okay, I'll go Eagles Rochester. Just because you made them
I
think
almost
that you were
did,
gonna
yeah.
pick them,
Just
and
a little
then
tease.
you pulled
Sorry.
back, and so I won't make them feel bad. I'll pick them. Eagles Rochester. Sixth place, we have another tie between Sidewinder St. Paul and the Floppy Crappie over at Pogama Township. They both have 10,000 points.
Floppy Crappie all the way.
Sidewinders, two of my favorite names though out
I know,
there.
so fun.
Getting tied up in that sixth place spot. Fifth place is VFW Blaine with 12,000 points. 13,000 points for the fourth place, Wild Boar Bar and Grill. Third place is American Legion Pine City with 16,000 points. 30,000 points for the second place location, American Legion Fridley. And in first place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 37,000 points.
I know, it's funny. They're back in that first place spot. Maybe we might even see them do a consecutive season win as they just dominated last season, and they're already off to such a strong start this
See,
one.
I wouldn't be that surprised if they got the back-to-back season win, but if they could go back-to-back getting into the 1 million point club, that would be ridiculous.
That's what I'm hoping to see. I'm even hoping to see more than one location get there, but it would be a big accomplishment.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. So we're looking out for you guys in that twiking zone, but we're also watching out for you guys getting big wins in those E-tabs. The E-tab that we're listening to right now is Bachelorette Party. You can choose your different characters. You can also get some big wins in the bonus round. So definitely check out one of my favorite game sounds.
Oh, absolutely. But if that doesn't sound up to your speed, don't worry. We have over 50 different charitable E-tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time. They all have 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. You even have small bets between 50 cents and $5. Awesome bonus rounds as well as free play rounds that you can win as well. But we have a line prize winner.
Yeah, it's Palm Girl over at Eagles St. Cloud taking home $5 on that line prize. Well, have you seen the characters that you can pick out of a bachelor party?
Yes.
The good-looking bartender, great character. I don't know if you knew this, but actually our great producer John Higgins, he actually modeled for that character.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's they
Wow.
took him basically, had some artiste drawing him as he stood there, boom, in the nice suspenders and everything. Yeah, that's how they got that great physique so lifelike in the game.
That's incredible. I mean, I didn't know that one, but I did know that our Tokyo Fortunes samurai player is actually modeled after your own dad.
Oh yeah, good old Big John.
Big John, our very own pilot ninja.
Yeah, he really is. He's sneaky on those feet.
He is. Twinkle Toes, we call him.
Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes John. We do have $5 on this large jump. That one got me. But definitely check out our E-Tab games. They're a blast to play. You guys can play anytime and win huge prizes. We also got some music history to get into, some really cool ones. In 1973, the UK Queen releases their self-titled debut album. Along with their first single, Keep Yourself Alive, the album is released in America on September 4th.
Very cool.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff. I mean, anything that has to do with Queen is really cool, and the fact that it just came out, definitely some fun stuff.
Absolutely. Let's take a peek at the album.
Yes, we do have a large M going out to Oki over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $5.
Absolutely. I'm trying to see what songs were on that album, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, it seems like it's making it very, very difficult. It could be one of those songs, though, that shows up in multiple albums, which will make it a lot harder for you to be able to find it. We do have that coverall winner going out to the #1 player right now in the is he the #1 player in the twiking zone right now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $8 on that coverall.
Absolutely, and this is being a pain.
Yeah,
so we're gonna move
definitely
right
a
along.
fun day in music history as Queen released their self-titled debut album.
Well, all right, this one is a little bit more recent. And in 2019, with 13 weeks at #1, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X breaks the record for the longest-running hip-hop song on the top 100, passing Lose Yourself, Boom Boom Pow, and See You Again that all had runs of 12 weeks.
Yeah, definitely a crazy one. Old Town Road, I mean, held on to that for way too long.
That was such a big song.
It was so big that, like, when I first heard it, I actually enjoyed the song. I thought it was fun, like a really
about a weekend though.
Yeah, it was played everywhere, any little place. I was hearing Old Town Road, and so now I'm sick of it. But definitely a fun one when released, and obviously was very popular for its for the time, as it held the #1 spot for 13 weeks.
Oh, absolutely.
I wonder
mean, even now, if you just put it on randomly, I think that 85% of the public who would be in that area would know the words to it.
Oh, for sure. It doesn't matter who you are. I feel like Old Town Road, you know it.
It reached everyone.
It definitely did. I do like these other songs, too, as Lose Yourself, Eminem, Boom Boom Pow. Who does
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas, and then See You Again is... That was
See You Again, is that?
That was the Fast and Furious song that got really popular.
By Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
Yes, that one was definitely a big one. One of my favorite songs when it first came out was "See You Again."
Yeah, no, it was really good. For a second, when I saw "See You Again," the first thing that came to my head was like the 2015 Miley Cyrus song, and I was like, that is not correct.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what you're talking about with that one. So
yeah, I'm not gonna sing it on air.
I only know Hannah Montana's works, but we do have other stuff we need to get into. Definitely some fun music and history. But if you guys want to be a part of these PGL nights that have been happening, we just had our first one last night, but you'll still have a shot to earn some points tonight. And if you get signed up at pgl.world, you can compete for our top 10s. But not only can you earn those points, you also get access to insider information, monthly newsletters, a bunch of great information that's in those monthly newsletters, just like we'll be including very soon some upcoming PyCon information in those newsletters.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys will definitely want to be in the know about when to sign up, when to register, and we're going to be sending out that beginning information about what you guys can expect at PyCon this year in the next coming week, so definitely sign up at pgl.world. But a couple of the players who just signed up were Hunter Big Bad, Bruno, Big Roo, TM Randall 8, Down to Earth, Hez, Winner PJ, Bingo PJ, MJB, Shireen, Fozzie 3515, Wazzy Bear, J-Man, Nezzy 3, Jody, Kurt Jody, Ray 169, Big Roy, Jerfrey, Guffy, Jay Lenars. We also had Double E, Jill Denise, and Embriana.
Yeah, definitely some great names getting signed up, and we'll see if any of those names can make their way into these PGL standings. As in 10th place on the player side, we got Big Daddy over at American Legion Litchfield with 58,000 points. With 59,000 points, we got Justin over at Pioneer Inn in 9th place. Slightly ahead of them in 8th place, we got Devoided over at the Roadside with 59,000 points, but just about 500 points ahead of them. In 7th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 60,000 points. 6th place is Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 60,000 points, but 20,000 points ahead of Sloppy's.
Just 20 points.
20 points. Yeah, I say 20,000. No, it's just 20 points.
20.
We do have a line prize going out to Luzzer Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Take it home $4. But back to the player standings. In 5th place, we got Panda over at the Roadside with 61,000 points. With 62,000 points in 4th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 3rd place is Kugel01 over at Beck's Pub with 62,000 points. With 63,000 points in 2nd place, we got Yak2102 over at Riverbend Bar and Grill. And in 1st place, we got Chapster over at Moe's with 71,000 points.
Have you ever had a Kugel?
No, I've never had a Kugel. What is it?
It's like a baked noodle casserole.
I mean, I'd love to eat it. That sounds good. I mean, a noodle casserole. I'm there for it.
All right. Well, I just wanted to ask you about it since
Sounds
we had
like
a player.
carbs on carbs. I could totally mow down on that.
100% it is. But I am going to jump into the location standings for these PGL as they just accumulated their first points just last night. And in 10th place, we start off with B&L Bar in Newham with 133,185 points. 9th place sits with MT's on 8th in St. Cloud with 142,160 points. 8th place is Boathouse Grill and Bar in Waseca with 146,165 points. 7th place is Ye Old Wharf over at Cross Lake with 146,260 points. Then in 6th place, it's Billy's Rockford sitting with 156,285 points. But before I go into our top 5s, we do have a winner.
Large M going out to Jack over at Dog Pound Bar, taking home $4. Now working on the $6 Musco coverall with players already 2 balls away.
Absolutely. But now into the top 5s. In 5th place, we got Corner Pocket and Rice with 181,335 130 points so far. Fourth place sits with Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 182,660 points. Then in third place, last season's champions, it sits with Poppers in Virginia with 186,660 points. Second place is Shooter Saloon and Eatery in St. Cloud with 214,445 points. And our number one location is VFW Northfield, sitting with 216,045 points.
Definitely great location standings, but let's get to the coverall winners as we had Red over at American Legion Fridley and Brad Missy over at Woody's Bar and Grill, splitting up that must-go prize of $6.
Nicely done. That was game number 6 already. We're about to be getting rolled in a game number 7.
Wow, flying through these games, so make sure you guys are get rolled, press, and play. But just yesterday, we talked a little bit about the wild prospects that could be taken at that 19th pick.
That's
and we got
right.
one more prospect that I want to talk about, as we have left wing Isaac Howard, one of the several prospects from the U.S. National Development Program that should be taken in the first 45 picks or so. Howard is one of the more mobile forwards in the entire draft class and will forecheck like a madman, which seems like a perfect fit if the Wild keep on playing their current style of hockey. He managed to score 33 goals and 82 points in 60 games for the program and was the motor behind fellow top prospect Frank Nazar's creativity. It could be said that Howard created the space on the ice for lineman Nazar to dazzle scouts with his stick handling and ability that should earn him a top 20 selection.
Very, very cool.
Sounds like a perfect prospect, a guy that doesn't need the puck all the time, that's going to be there to chip in a few goals when needed, and but then can go out there and create space. And that's a big thing that we need, is space for our big-time players like Kirill Kaprizov to be able to work and do his magic that he does and do what he does best, getting the puck in the goal.
Absolutely. So that's looking very cool. But if you guys want to show some support for our Wild in the meantime, you can play Let's Go Wild, an awesome E-Tab game that you guys can choose to play, and check out that Slapshot bonus round to win some big prizes.
Oh, we do have John Higgins saying that Kirill Kaprizov may be having some issues overseas right now, and so that is definitely something to worry about, as we absolutely love him in this Wild uniform. But we'll see what happens. We'll talk more about it, but definitely crazy stuff happening over there. We do have just 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. So get enrolled, press play, $3,123 on the line. That just feels lucky as it goes 3, 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So get enrolled, press play. And if you guys want to get a little bit of fun, did we talk about the great E-Tab game?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we have that great E-Tab game. Let's Go Wild. Check it out. It's a great one.
Yeah, but we do have an awesome fishing report to get into with you guys. If you have just about 10 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 6, but we do have a little bit going on in Cook County, and it is Grand Maurice, the Gun Flint Trail, and the Grand Portage areas done by Explore Minnesota, just updated on June 30th. According to local charter captains, the fishing on Lake Superior has been good this week for lake trout. Spoons worked in roughly 150 feet of water tend to turn the most trout, while salmons are being pulled from areas near shallow waters on spoons, especially during morning hours. On the inland lakes, walleye are eager to hit leeches and other live bait in 9 to 15 feet of water. Island Lake in particular is giving up walleye to anglers jigging with live bait near shore and in depths of 10 to 20 feet. Trout are active near the mouths of rivers, responding to jigs and live bait in 10 to 15 feet of water near the shore as well.
Definitely a fun one out there getting fishing. I know a lot of people are having some good success out there. So get out, enjoy the fishing during this summer. And we do have a line prize going out to Dale Dye over at Sergeant Pepper's, taking home $4 on that must-go prize. Now we're working on a must-go $4 large M, as we want to get this out quickly so we have a run-up to this $3,000 jackpot.
Absolutely, but we guys want to see you out there having a blast with Pilot Games. So whether you're holding up a big E-Tab or your big jackpot you take home, we want to see you out there having fun. So make sure you can send in all those amazing player pictures in. You can send them directly to our Facebook page, any of your social medias with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can email them us directly to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, definitely a great way for us to be able to see your smiling faces. And we'll show off a great jackpot picture once we get back into our rolling screen, as we love showing those things off. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news, and this is a little bit of controversial news. I'm not a big fan of it, but I mean, it's some positives within it. Vikings rank top 15 for best helmet logos.
All right.
Now, the Win has compiled the list ranking the worst to best NFL helmets around the league, and the iconic purple and gold horned helmet came in at number 15. Granted, it's probably could be a little higher, but it's nice to see the Vikings finish in the top 15 with the best helmet logo. It's such a sleek and cool concept that's definitely deserving of some love. I love our helmets. I think it's one of the better helmets in the entirety of the NFL. And
Okay.
I was upset because, and it's not because we got top 15. I appreciate getting top 15. We landed right at that number 15 spot. Before I talk more about it, we do have a large M.
That's right. Keith over at Lucky 13's Mendota is taking home $4 on that large M. Move past that jackpot. We got $6 on that Musco prize.
Yeah, but they landed right at 15th. But we were the bottom of the NFC North. The Lions, Bears, and Packers all were considered to have better helmets on this list.
Really?
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We're best helmets in the entire NFC North, and so we're definitely in the top 10 at least. We do have a 6th place coverall winner, Luzzer Dave, over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Good job, Luzzer Dave.
Nicely done. That was game number 7. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 8 already.
Yeah, I struggle to think of any helmets that are better than ours, to be honest.
I don't know what any of the helmets look like in the NFL, to be honest.
It's tough to remember exactly which helmets, and so I get you there. But I think that having the Viking horns coming off of it is one of the cooler concepts, just because.
Oh, I love our logos. I mean, even the colors alone are some of the best in the NFL.
Definitely. We should be higher up. John says we're top 3, to be honest, and I couldn't agree more. I think we're top 3, at least top 5. And if you want to be a little disrespectful, but not too disrespectful, we're in the top 10 at least. So, top 15, not good enough for me. Definitely some fun Vikings news, though, as I love our whole team design.
Absolutely. But in the meantime, if you want to show some support for our Vikings in their offseason, you guys can do so by playing Vikings Victory. It's an awesome e-tab game where you can even pick a lucky letter in that skull bonus round to win some big prizes. I'm wearing my Vikings Victory t-shirt right now, as you can kind of see my Vikings.
Yes. Great e-tab game. Definitely check it out. But when John and Will come back live, you guys, once again for our happy hour bingo, you guys will be taking home some great prizes, as well as earning points towards our Jackpot Hunter standings, which have maybe even more ties than our Twiking Zone standings.
In fact, it does. We only have one player that is not in a tie, and is our number 1 player. So hopping right into the back end of these standings, in 10th place, we have a 3-way tie between Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, Ace at New Richland Liquor Company, and Why Not Me over at Beatles Bar and Grill. They all have 5,000 points. Then we jump right into another tie in 5th place between Olars over at Automia Vets Club, Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Biwana over at Otter Saloon. They all have 6,000 points. Then in 2nd, we have, you guessed it, another tie between Jay Surma over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, Kirby at American Legion Fridley, and Slappy at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They all have 7,000 points. But our number 1 player right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Funk over at Carboni's Pizza. They sit with 13,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some crazy players out there. Do you got the 3-way second place tie? Who's breaking out of it?
Kirby.
I'm going Slappy. 5th place, 3-way tie.
Wolfstein.
Wolfstein, I'll go Buana. 8th place, 3-way tie.
Crazy Kid.
Why Not Me is going to be my pick.
All
Definitely
right.
some great picks out there. Definitely some nice point totals. But let's get to the location side point totals. As in 9th place, we start off with a 3-way tie. Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton, New Richland Liquor Company, and Otter Saloon in Minneapolis. They all have 6,000 points. Sixth place, we get into another three-way tie between the Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel and Anamia Vets Club and Sidewinders St. Paul. They all have 7,000 points. Fifth place is American Legion Fridley with 8,000 points. 9,000 points for the fourth place location, VFW Coon Rapids. Third place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 11,000 points. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 21,000 points. And first place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 32,000 points. We do have those prizes ready to be given out in this game number 8. Are we already in game number 8? Flying through these games. Make sure you guys are continuing to get enrolled, press, and play. If we're not able to give out this $3,000 jackpot, it should be grown into a game number 9. But including this game, you only have 3 more shots at this jackpot today. So get enrolled, press play, definitely some fun stuff.
Oh, yeah, but we got some celebrity birthdays to get into. But before we talk about our very first one, we got a line prize winner.
Dale Dye over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home $4. And Dale Dye may end up in our top 10 after having such a hot day today.
Definitely taking home quite a few wins, so we might be seeing that player out there in our standings. But we are working on that $4 large M now, and we got $3,170 on that jackpot. But our first celebrity birthday to get into was born on this day in 1925. Bill Haley was born, the American rock vocalist known as the father of rock and roll, and he's known for Rock Around the Clock.
Yeah, big time. Bill Haley is just, a big time influence in American rock. Let's get a little bit more about him. Yeah, he's an American rocker, a roll musician. He is credited by many with the first popularizing this form of music in the early 1950s with the group Bill Haley and his Comets.
Very cool.
That's really, really cool. So he was one of the first rock artists to ever make it big.
Well, happy birthday, Bill Haley.
Next up, born in 1927, we got Janet Leigh. Born Janet Morrison, American actress, was in Psycho.
Very cool, but we got Dub C Mom as well as Sin Bob splitting up that large M. $4 getting split between each of you. Nicely done.
But Janet Leigh, is there anything more we, has had a very long career.
She is an American actress, singer, dancer, and author. Her career spans over 5 decades.
Wow, what an impressive
She was in
resume.
Hitchcock, she was in The Fog, she was even in the original Little Women.
Really? What an amazing...
And she was also in Halloween H2O with Jamie Lee Curtis. But
Really?
we do have a winner.
We have Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine taking home that must-go prize of $7. Good job, Scrub Eye, and all the other players getting the win on this one. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 8.
Game number 9.
Game number 9. Only 2 more shots at this jackpot. So get enrolled, press play, and we'll try and give it out to you.
Yeah, but next up in 1935, Tenzin Gyatso was born, the 14th Dalai Lama. He's the Tibetan spiritual leader of the Tibet Lamistic Buddhists, and he was born in Tazir, Qinsei, China.
Definitely some interesting stuff. I don't know much about him, but he's the current Dalai Lama, the highest spiritual leader and former head of state for Tibet. He was born on the 6th of July in 1935, and or in the Tibetan calendar in the Wood Pig year, 5th month, 5th day.
Very cool. Yeah, we got John checking in. He says he's awesome.
That's great. Well, happy birthday, Tenzin Gyatso. Next up, born in 1937.
Yes.
We got Bessie Head, a Botswana writer, did When Rain Clouds Gather, Mara, A Question of Power, and was born in South Africa.
Very cool. Happy birthday, Bessie Head.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out some more about Bessie Head.
Alrighty. Yeah, she was a South African writer. Although she was born in South Africa, she is usually considered Botswana's most influential writer. She has wrote novels, short fiction, and even autobiographical works that were infused with spiritual questioning and reflection.
Wow, happy birthday, Bessie Head. Next up, born in 1973, we got...
1937.
37.
Yes.
Yeah. We got Vladimir Ashkenazy, Russian Grammy Award-winning pianist and conductor, and
He won the Tchaikovsky Championship or competition in 1962.
wow, happy birthday.
Absolutely. In 1944, we got Byron Berlin. He was the American World Champion bluegrass fiddle player.
That's cool. That is cool. Almost as cool as being the world champion banjo player.
Absolutely.
But Byron Berlin, American fiddle player who played many American music styles, including old time, ragtime, bluegrass, Cajun, country, and rock.
That is awesome. He was even in music groups like Country Gazette, the Dillards, and the Flying Burrito Brothers.
That is a fun name, the Flying Burrito Brothers.
Love it.
Next up, born in the same day, same year, 1944, Donald Ritchie, a Scottish ultra runner who set the world record running 100 miles in 11 hours, 51 minutes, and 11 seconds in 1979.
That's insane. I couldn't even imagine running 100 miles in under half a day.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't run 100 miles in a week. I don't know how he did it in one day. Happy birthday, Donald Ritchie.
That's insane. Well, next up in 1945, born on this day, we got Burt Ward, the American actor. He was known as his work as Robin in Batman.
Yeah, definitely. He played in the old show, the old Batman show from 1966 with Adam
Yes.
West as Batman.
Crazy.
Definitely a fun one as
The
you know.
entire old Batman series.
And he's back when the iconic Robin was still wearing like the actual like Speedo, green Speedo with the
Yes.
legs all showing. It's definitely for some funny stuff. And happy birthday, Burt Ward.
Yeah.
Next up on our list, born in 1946, we got Sylvester Stallone, American actor, director, was a part of the Rocky series, Rambo series, and also did Cobra.
Oh, yeah, we love Sylvester Stallone. But we do have Just Rick over at Bertram Caboose taking home $4 on that line prize.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a favorite Sylvester Stallone movie?
Rocky, probably the first Rocky.
The first Rocky. It's got some of the most iconic lines from it. Absolutely love that one.
I love him. I love him
His
so
acting
much.
job is so bad in it, and it makes it almost better.
It's amazing.
It almost makes it better.
Yeah, I love the original Rocky.
No, it's a great one. I'll have to go with Rocky 4, I think it is.
Yeah,
is,
with Ivan Drago.
With Ivan Drago. I like that one. Rocky 2 is another one of my favorites. It's between Rocky 2 and Rocky 4.
Yeah, I like the second one a lot as well.
Yeah, definitely some.
Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
It's me.
Definitely some of my favorite. The Rambo series, obviously, up there as well, as he just killed it. You got the what's the other one where it's a bunch of different guys together? Indispensables or.
I think that might be it.
Gosh.
Let's look up Sylvester Stallone movies.
Yeah, we got to figure that one out because that's another big series that just has a bunch. It's a star-studded cast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
The Expendables.
Yes.
The Expendables, where it has John Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Willis, so many big-time
Mickey
actors.
Rourke. Yeah, but we do have Keither over at Lucky 13's Mendota taking home that large M. $4 going out to you. We move past that jackpot. We got $7 on that must-go prize now in this game number 9.
Yeah, now we'll see if we can give it out. Dale Dye, 1 ball away. But we got some more celebrity birthdays to get into.
Yeah, in 1951, Geoffrey Rush was born, the Australian actor known for Shakespeare in Love as well as The King's Speech.
We do have Dale Dye over at Sgt. Pepper's taking home that $7 must-go coverall prize and 61 balls. Good job, Dale Dye, Keither, and Just Rick getting wins in this game number 9. We're about to get enrolled into the final game of Twins Bingo. So get enrolled, press play. We want to be giving out this jackpot to you guys really, really quickly. But you were talking about Geoffrey Rush, definitely a great actor. Next up, born in 1956, we got Casey Sanders, American actor, played Mike in The Big Bang Theory.
Nice. Happy birthday, Casey Sanders.
Yeah, I never watched The Big Bang Theory too much. So
no, we watched Young Sheldon, but
yeah, I'm not familiar with this guy, but he's in a lot of different shows as he makes appearances in
all of the Mystery Woman series.
Yeah, all the different. I mean, I didn't even realize there was this many Mystery Woman series.
Yeah.
Grace, Under Fire. Let's see if there's any other ones. Marvin, an old Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, he was in Crosscut. A lot of these I'm not sure I recognize.
Yeah, he's in Punchline with Tom Hanks. Definitely a fun actor. Happy birthday, Casey Sanders. Next up, born in 1975, 50 Cent. His real name, Curtis James Jackson III. American rapper and businessman. I think one of the owners of Vitamin Water.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he was like back when Vitamin Water was like small,
Yeah.
had nobody. He was one of the initial investors
Very
for it,
cool.
and has made a bunch of money off it
Oh,
at this
I'm
point
sure.
as it grew exponentially afterwards.
I'm a big fan of 50 Cent. I gotta admit it.
I mean, he for his time was a great artist. Absolutely,
Absolutely.
fit the what you wanted out of those artists at the time, and did a good job with it. He had
So
he had a
funny.
super funny Super Bowl entrance. As remember when he performed in
No.
halftime, and he was up like latched onto the
he was
ceiling,
upside down.
and then he just
Oh my
pops down from
gosh.
upside.
Because I that was playing in my head, but I was like, what movie was that from?
No,
Like,
it's from the Super Bowl halftime show this last year.
oh my gosh, yes, that is so funny because I so remember him just hooked upside down, and everyone was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "50 Cent." It's
That's
so
awesome
funny.
stuff. Happy birthday, 50 Cent.
Yeah, next up in 1979, Kevin Hart was born the American comedian known for Laugh at My Pain, Secret Life of Pets, Ride Along.
So many different works. He's one of those guys that I want to go to one of his comedy shows at one point.
Oh, I'm sure. He actually is like a funny person.
Oh, he's hilarious. Even if he's speaking about nonsense, he just does it. He has such a good way of telling his
Delivering,
stories,
yeah.
his delivery, his fluctuation in
Inflection, yeah.
tone and everything like that is so good. He's just a great comedian. Happy birthday, Kevin Hart. It's great. A bunch of really funny / corny
I would also
comedy
just like
movies.
to stand next to him and see the height comparison.
Yeah, how short is he
I'm
actually?
5'8", and so I think I might be just like the same height as him, but he might also just be like a actually very small man.
Yeah, what is Kevin Hart's height? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Maybe
'Cause
like
everyone-
5'6" to 5'9".
Everyone makes height jokes with him, but I have no idea what his actual height is. It looks. The people are saying 5'2". Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. 5'2".
Is he really?
Yeah. Which is hilarious. I don't know if he's actually 5'2". That may just be internet like making fun of Kevin Hart, but that's hilarious.
No, Tom Cruise. Okay, no, yeah.
I'm
think-
seeing 5'2" everywhere.
I think he's 5'2".
That is,
Yes, because his wife is 5'7".
yeah, and is about 6 to 5 inches taller than he is. We do have a line prize going out to Keith. They're over at Lucky's 13 in Mendota, taking home $4. Now we're working on a $4 large M. But happy birthday, Kevin Hart. Definitely a funny comedian / actor. But born in 2000, we got Zion Williamson, American basketball power forward, the 2019 NBA first overall pick from New Orleans Pelicans. Also won, I think, Rookie of the Year, I'm pretty sure. Just a very, one of the most talented basketball players in the game, but has been so injury prone, hasn't been able to stay on the court for a lot of time. And so hopefully he can figure that out, get himself ready for this upcoming season, and show why he was that #1 overall pick and was one of the most highly touted NBA prospects since LeBron James.
All right.
I mean, absolutely ridiculous. He's like 6'6", but is like 280 pounds and can play any position on the basketball floor. Oh, John Morant was Rookie of the Year that year. Zion Williamson, again, was injury off and on. But when he was on the floor, he was playing like a Rookie of the Year. And so I can't wait to see him get to his full potential. And I'm hoping that we are able to see that.
All right. Well, happy birthday to all of our celebrities. And if it's your birthday out there as well, happy birthday to you. But we do have some Timberwolves news to go over.
Oh, yeah. As the Timberwolves' odds of an NBA championship are continuing to get better all the time. Right now, we are sitting at, I think, the number 13 spot for highest likelihood. The #1 team is the Phoenix Sun. 2, Boston Celtics. We got Golden State Warriors, LA Clippers, Milwaukee Bucks, LA Lakers, Miami Heat, Philadelphia 76ers, Dallas Mavericks, Memphis Grizzlies, Toronto Raptors, Brooklyn Nets, as well as the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wolves.
Yeah, it's looking like we're tied with the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, for same likelihood. But this is Vegas's odds of us winning,
right.
winning it, and so they have us at 13. We do have a large M winner.
That's right. Mabel as well as Miss Brad Missy, both splitting up, and Scrub Eye. Both splitting, all of them splitting up that large M. $4 getting split between you guys. But we got our final winner as Sinbob is taking home $7 on that Musco prize. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah. And as you guys are getting enrolled into this next game, a little bit of
25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter.
Yes, we do have a player spotlight we need to go over, and that's a Slappy over in American Legion Friendly, who took home $3,773. And everyone who plays at American Legion Friendly, we know a bunch of players are playing right now there. They are supporting the American Legion Post 303 Fridley. The mission of all American Legions is to enhance the well-being of American veterans, their family, and our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. I mean, just a great charity doing great things out there.
Absolutely. So remember, when you guys are hopping into some Jackpot Hunter, will you play pilot games? Your community wins.
We'll see you guys.